One of the first things I had to do in Afghanistan was go on a recovery mission. One of the officers who was in charge of recovering our fallen soldiers asked me to photograph the recovery. And so I got in the hole, in the dirt, with them digging our soldiers out. I had never seen anything like that before. You know, there were 18 human beings burned beyond recognition, cooked flesh in the mud, in the dirt, intertwined with the burnt metal of the helicopter. The wreckage was on fire for hours after it crashed, and we had a lot of trouble finding some of the people. And I photographed it, and it's something that stayed with me ever since. Later that night was the first time that I had a nightmare. I was in my bunk, in my little hooch, a little wooden hut in Afghanistan, and I thought I had sat up in my dream. It was a dream, but I didn't know. It looked very real, and I sat up, and there was the charred torso, head, arms, basically no legs of a charred human being on my floor by my bunk. And it lifted itself up, and it came right to my bunk, and it looked at me with its black charred skull, and it said, "You left me behind." There isn't a day that goes by that something doesn't come back from my time as a reporter, from my time as a soldier. And there are some tough days. There are some days when I get angry, and I don't know why I'm angry. But then I realized later it was because of, something that triggered something from before. A lot of times it's a smell, it's a sound, it's the obvious things, being spooked by a loud noise or something in a movie. I don't drink a lot because I know that can be a problem, and I keep myself really busy. The last 10 years or so has not been easy. It's been a challenge, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. Despite all the hardships, my life wasn't boring.